Welcome back, we're at it again. Another day, another room and another pack. As you can see, well you probably can't see, but it's raining. It's been raining all morning. We got here about 20 past 9. Took the dogs out for a walk, but walked them under the trees because it's far more shelter. There's nothing worse than having a whole bunch of wet dogs in a van all day long, because we stay here all day. We don't go backwards and forwards, so that's the reason why I don't really like having dogs, a whole lot of dogs that's soaking wet in the back of the van. Yesterday the dogs went for a good run. I'll show you a couple of clips of that, and then this bloody mongrel at the back here, well, Mr. Ollie the Musk, goes and runs down the gully and comes back with mud all over him. So I had to drag him to the tap, hold him under the tap, and he became like a washing machine. But all good. Got him all scrubbed up, and then actually he was nice and clean throughout the rest of the day, so that was pretty good. So doesn't do us any favors, this rain, because most of the time if it's like this we just sit in the van. But anyway, I'll show you some clips from previous videos I've taken. One of a bunch of eels that we smoked, and some trout, and met a dog the other day. He was quite funny. His owner was down the bottom of the hill calling out to his dog, and his dog just ran up to us and introduced himself, uninvited to the pack, but that's all good. And then I'll show you a couple of clips of the dogs from yesterday. We had Pippi and Muller. We had one stage we had 8 dogs, so lucky it didn't rain and the dogs were all out and about, roaming all over the place, and that's the way it should be. But anyway, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your company, and if you like it, stay to the end of the video and give us a like. Ollie. Leave it, Ollie. What are you getting mad for? Ollie. This is a book that I'm reading at the moment. It's called The Golden Compass. got it off Amelia. She's got the set of these books. There's 3 books, and she actually sent away to England for exclusive set of this series, the Golden Compass. Cost her $400 or $500, I forget, but it's pretty cool. I've seen the movie, and I quite like the movie because, you know, about this book, every human being has a daemon or you know, an animal attached to it. Sort of reminds me of our culture where we have kaitiaki, and which is either animals or fish or insects or reptiles, whatever. So I quite like the book, and to me, you know, it reminds me of what I do with dogs every day. So it's a pretty cool book. If you haven't seen the movie, go and watch the movie, The Golden Compass, and I'm reading the book. So it's a big fat book, so it takes a while to read. Never mind, I'm enjoying it, that's the main thing. But I thought I'd show you that scene where sitting in here waiting for the rain to stop. Cool. Welcome back to the channel. It's a wrap for us. It's 5:20 p.m. We arrived exactly at 9:20 a.m. this morning when it was raining, but fortunately for us, after our first walk, which didn't really bother us, wasn't raining that hard, the rain has stayed away all day, so that's cool. Well, I hope you liked the random clips I put up, because I didn't do any filming today of the dogs. The ones of the eels and the trout. The eels me and my son catch, and we always have a supply of eels in the freezer because there's not much better food that you can catch than eels. I actually prefer eels than sea fish or snapper or anything like that. I actually quite like eels. And the trout, that was a really nice trout that I got off my cousin who lives in the Rotorua, and he catches quite a bit of trout, actually a whole lot of trout when the season is here. And he also shoots, you know, a ton of deer, so it's good to be able to go through and catch up with them and go hunting and get some trout while we're at it. That short clip of that dog, it happens quite often when you're out every day with dogs that people are walking their dogs, and this dog had a harness on it and had a long leash on it. I saw the guy down the bottom of the hill. You probably see him. I don't know if you can, but I think one of the photos you can see him down the bottom of the hill. He didn't look too happy with his dog, but anyway, as soon as his dog saw the dogs that were with me, it sort of come bolting up the hill, and it stopped, and he was yelling out to it, and then it just totally ignored him and carried on right up to where we were. It doesn't really bother me when stray dogs come up. It's quite good to observe and watch how these dogs and, you know, random dogs that gate crash our pack walk, how they interact with I know these dogs won't do anything to upset the balance of our day. I mean, they won't attack any dog unless it comes up and actually starts attacking. Well, they have no choice but to protect themselves. But it's good. And anyway, after watching that dog and letting the dogs meet and letting them do whatever, Tammy wasn't too happy with it, and Ollie wasn't too happy with it. Rain doesn't really care. Rain just wanted to play with it. But I ended up grabbing its leash and walking him back down to its owner. He was quite embarrassed about it all, but all good. That's what happens when you're out with dogs all the time.